So this is for assessment 10, overview of chapter 10. So this chapter was on close relationships. This could mean families, personal relationship, friendship relationships, intimacy in relationships, um, turning points, conflict styles, how sex and gender plays into it, characteristics, social media types, limits, patterns, characteristics, dimensions. Anyways, so I chose to do mine not on Tmom like my previous ones, but here's some overviews of what the chapter was out. Confirming messages that convey value. They say you're important, you exist, I care about you. So, reassurance messages. Discomforting messages, meaning messages that convey delay. They say, hey, you're not important, I don't care about you, and you don't matter. Almost meaning actions speak louder than words. So you say you care about somebody, you love them, but then you go and cheat on them and you do whatever. So those are some discomforting measures. Also, interrupting, discomforting messages, speaking over someone. Occasional interruption is seen as fine, causing problems when it becomes routine. So, if you're not listening to each other and having a serious conversation, and you're trying to talk about someone you're trying to talk to someone and they keep interrupting you with something else. That's not how close relationships work. Complaining too much, don't complain. Recognizing things. It talks about recognizing, being too defensive. It also talked about GIB categories. Jackson's GIB list of behaviors that make someone defensive or their counterpartner. Behaviors that lower defensiveness include evaluation versus description, control versus problem orientation, strategy versus spontaneously, neutrality versus empathy, superiority versus equality, were a couple things that was noted there. So let's see. I decided not to do mine on Teen Mom. I decided to do this on everybody's favorite show, The Bachelor and Bachelorette, just because it's all about dating and the love life, right? So I thought it would be perfect because there's a lot of stuff to go over. Almost it would cover the whole chapter. But anyways, so it's a reality TV show and there's always multiple seasons. Actually, one coming up, The Bachelor. It's a reality TV show. They always have it in a romantic setting. So for the setting, it's hard to say. They go all over the world doing different dating stuff. So situation, there's a guy or a girl, bachelor or bachelorette, and they have 25 men or women to choose from. And then they get engaged or whatever. But it's all drama and crazy stuff. So going to part 3. Romantic characteristics of romance. They always go on crazy different dates. They're always dressed up really pretty. Have their makeup and hair all done. Stuff you definitely would not do or see in the real world. Turning points. They go on dates. Tensions there. They don't like that other guys or girls are going after the person they're going after. They have arguments, and it goes bad. So ultimately, then that's when they get eliminated. Conflict styles. Sometimes they talk behind each other's backs. They are up front. Sometimes they see it when the men or women are conflicting with each other. Languages. Sometimes there is some pretty foul language. But at times, they always talk really sweet, the lovey talk. They're going to say whatever they want to say because they know that's what you want to hear, because ultimately in the end, they want you to choose them. So this chapter goes over a lot of relationship stuff, and it just really made me think of the Bachelor and Bachelorette TV show. And since these are all supposed to be reflected on TV shows, I figured I would do mine on that. So I'm sure at one point in time, everybody has watched one of their shows. So you would know what I'm talking about. So that is for chapter 10.